Hello and welcome back for another episode of Patriotic Housewife. Well, we all know that the Epstein files have just been dropping all kinds of information, all kinds of names. We're finding out things for some of us that we knew, some stuff we didn't, and it just gets better by the day. So, breaking news, schools all over the United States are canceling Picture Day due to Leon Black, co founder of the parent company that owns Lifetouch, being listed in the Epstein files. Lifetouch is the biggest school photography company literally in the United States, shooting millions of kids' pictures a year for the yearbook. We've all done it. The parents buy all the different things, the magnet, the yada yada, whatever. Anyway, he's in the Epstein files, and oh my goodness, I'm not shocked. I mean, I think that there's so much information, and I even talk about with the databases, from Quest Labs or certain things of how do you think that they figure out for organ trafficking certain things. I don't know, just the more information of yours that's out there, it's dangerous, it's creepy. I don't know what we're going to do to move forward, but let's just go over this specific situation because it's it's something. What is Lifetouch and why does its billionaire owner appear in the Epstein files? Lifetouch, a major U.S. School photography company, is facing scrutiny after its owner, billionaire Leon Black, appeared in newly released e files, prompting parental demands for transparency and stronger student data protections. The latest release of the e files has seen a name being circulated, Leon Black, and everyone on social media is showing growing concern. The discussion appears to stem from the ownership of Lifetouch's parent company, Shutterfly, which is owned by a private equity firm, Apollo Global Management. Leon Black, the former CEO of Apollo Global Management, is named in the e files. A simple search on Leon Black is a keyword on the U.S. Department of Justice portal, where everything from um, Epstein's database has been uploaded, reveals a series of emails with and about Leon Black. Here we also see the mention of Lifetouch at two distinct places. Now, this name has left a lot of parents in distress, rightfully so. Lifetouch matters the more to parents because it is one of the largest school photography service providers in the United States. I know that's who my school used. The company has appeared in the latest edition of the e files made public by the U.S. Department of Justice. Its network also reaches far and wide. Lifetouch operates in tens of thousands of schools each year and photographs millions of children, storing these images digitally. Lifetouch, a name appears in a document labeled Electronic Communication under the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Within the document, a sheet lists multiple entries, including one that reads Lifetouch, NSS Online, P, Eden, Prairie, MN. However, Lifetouch is not directly referenced in any communications involving Mr. Epstein. Alongside this, Leon Black's name first appeared in the files late 2025, where Leon Black is seen to have sent a handwritten letter to Jeffrey Epstein on the occasion of his 50th birthday, as reported by the New York Times. Another email excerpt from Jeffrey Epstein to Leon Black, dated November 2nd, 2015, starts with, I never want to have any more uncomfortable money moments with you. I find it very distasteful, and continues. Many parents are also unaware that Lifetouch not only photographs children at school, but also collects and retains student information, including whether or not families have purchased the photos. This has been clearly stated in their privacy policy on their official site. It is revealed that a former Lifetouch connected executive, Leon Black, was personally involved with the convicted pedophile J.E. And then it goes into what is Lifetouch. Lifetouch is owned by Shutterfly, a company acquired by the private equity firm Apollo Global Management in 2019. We went over that earlier. Yeah. And so this is interesting that, this has been released. If I had a kid in school, I would be losing my mind right now. Yeah. And we talk about all the time with certain things, you wouldn't want your child online at all. You see a lot of people that share their kids online and share the cute outfits and all the things, and not trying to like be gross or upset anybody, but when you put your kids out there like that, yes, there's a lot of us that are like, "Oh my gosh, that's so cute," but there are a bunch of sick people on the internet that look at that, and there's other intentions behind seeing that photo and being able to save that photo, and you're just exposing your children to sick individuals. And I think there's more sick individuals than we all wanted to believe. And so if I had kids, there would be no pictures on the internet of my children. It grosses me out. I am going to share, I'm going to take this down and I am going to share the document because I do have that pulled up. And then I also have pulled up, which we'll go over after, which is from the e-files as well. So let's just add this to where you guys can see it. Federal Bureau of Investigations. And this is you know, the communication that they had. We see, let's see, synopsis, grand jury, subfile opening document. And this is a 274-page document, but this is the communication between them that's gone on, the dates that it was going on, 2019. Just to give you guys an idea of like, the emails and them discussing things back and forth. And, you know, it is concerning because your kids' pictures are all in this program and you got this huge PDF ring running and it's just like flipping through a notebook or a book, right? So it would be concerning that children's pictures would be all together on there. So I just want to show you guys that and then we'll just go through. I'm just going to scroll through on the Department of Justice site just so you can see when you type in there the keyword of Leon Black, it's going to tell you all the times that he is in these emails or he's involved, right, in something that's in the files. And so as you can see, it's telling me there's 8,233 results of his name being in there. So you can imagine. This looks like regarding Leon Black follow up. Congrats on da da da. Da. There's a interesting. Let's see. It's Family Foundation. It appears that all of the funds donated by. And they always seem to do stuff like that too. Like when you're in there, there's like different words and they swap things out. It's got to be like secretive, but it's not. And these are just all basically showing like emails back and forth where Leon Black was talking about all kinds of different things. And this is back and forth to several different people. This looks like Joanne Peroni, if that's how you say her name, Perone. But yeah, I mean, and like I said, 8,000 document or 8,000 times his name is mentioned somewhere in here. So yeah, I bet people are canceling school picture day. I know I would be. And unfortunately, this has been going on for so long. It's really concerning how many pictures they've had, and they know your child's age and what school they go to, and it's all their information. When you know what school it is, you can Google the town, and then it's just all this information that's readily available for them to figure out the location of your child, what your child looks like. And it is known that certain ethnicities, certain characteristics about certain children or are more sought out, which is gross. And then others, and that goes back to like even the medical kidnapping and things like that. They are aware of what ethnicity you are and all these different things. And so you do see that they tend to pick certain families, and it's based on what is being requested or what is popular or so on and so forth. To put it in like a nice way, I'm trying not to be gross, but I'm trying to also like say it. So it's really concerning. And then you have, kids that have been medically kidnapped or, put in foster care and their parents aren't fit and the parents can't afford a lawyer, they can't afford to get help. Um, or some parents that truly are, not good parents that are drug addicts or drinkers. And it's unfortunate they have a child that, gets put into foster care, and these foster care families all don't have the intentions of being good foster parents, and they don't care about the children, and the kids are put into the whole, trafficking ordeal. And so it's extremely sad. It's disgusting. And there's a lot of people, I think, that still don't realize how many people are going to be listed and named, and how many people are actually truly involved with this entire satanic cult pedophile ring. And unfortunately, I think there's going to be a lot of people who are fans of certain celebrities and things that are going to be very disturbed when they find out that someone that they just absolutely love is not who they thought they were. And the crazy thing is what's already been out there, it's even worse than that. Um, so we've got some more to get through, unfortunately. And yeah, I definitely think schools are going to be backing off of the whole Lifetouch picture day, rightfully so. You know, a lot of the connections that he had to Jeffrey Epstein were um they had payments in there. Like I just showed you, there was payments being sent back and forth, totaling tens of thousands of dollars for, estate planning and tax advice over the years is supposedly what it was for. And then Leon Black, I guess, like stepped down as Apollo's CEO in 2021 following the scrutiny over like these ties that I guess became somewhat public. But now everything is so out there, and the media coverage is crazy. And then we have social media at an all-time high for sharing this stuff and exposing it. And so now it's just out there and out of control. And so yeah, Life touches, you know, yeah, their connection to the e-files is it's going to be pretty significant. I think that their business is going to go down the tubes um, because of just the association with it to begin with. Whether there's anything majorly proving that there's wrongdoing there or not, the fact that you're listed in there, it's people don't care if your name's listed in there. It's already that's enough. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about this. Obviously there's, I'm sure, extensive information. I just wanted to put that out there that because this came out, people are really really having a field day with this and talking about not having their kids do picture day. I don't blame them, and like I said, I think that it's only going to get worse from here. So anyway, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the support. And be sure to turn on alerts so that you know when a new video drops or if I go live. I'm going to be going over tons of different topics and things that are being released. We will have Nancy Guthrie updates as those come out. They're still working a lot of the information. But anyway, I appreciate all of you guys, and I will see you guys on the next one.